protect himself and his family. All right,
Makes sense.
back to the phones. You're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, good morning. I'm calling from South Carolina. This is Jerry.
Hey, South Carolina, what's on your mind?
Yeah. Hey, did you see that social media post last week that Trump put out showing the Obamas as monkeys? Wasn't that hysterical?
That's not what happened.
That was awesome.
That's not what happened.
Thing I've ever
now,
seen.
since you're trying to be cute, tell us exactly what happened with that video.
Yeah, he sent out a posting. At the end of the posting, it showed the Obamas, their heads superimposed on gorillas.
That's not
hysterical.
exactly. Now you see, you don't know. You just repeated yourself again, so you don't know what happened, do you?
I
He
love
knows.
racist comedy.
You-
It's the funniest thing.
Yeah, see, this is fake trying to pretend to be us. Why don't you just admit you're a Democrat? It's okay.
Did you throw them bananas? Wouldn't that be funny? Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Well, wait
The
a minute.
Obamas
Why are
monkeys.
you acting like a if MAGA people were really racist, you wouldn't have to pretend to be us and say racist things. Get off the phone, you fraud. I was going to say fake, phony, and fraud, but I didn't want to totally steal your line, Steve. All right.
It's a little late for that.
Well, I just used the fraud. I only use part of it.
I already stole them from Bob Grant.
That's true, and who stole them from Joe Pine, and right. But the thing with that video, that caller right there is so textbook, right? So textbook. If MAGA were what he wants us to be, racist, he wouldn't have to pretend to be us and then saying racist things. It would just be that way, right? And we're not that. Everybody knows what happened with that video. That wasn't the Trump video. That was the video that came up in the feed after. And anyone who watches videos online knows when you're watching videos, other videos pop up right after. You have no control over what comes up next. And that's what happened. Everybody knows this, including Barack Obama, who's been doing nonstop podcast interviews about it lately, which tells us they're bringing back Obama to stop the voter ID. That's why he's all over the news these days, Steve. But the thing about liberals, this is what they do. Rarely do liberals admit that they're Democrats. They always try to be Republicans. This is not unique with the MAGA movement and with Trump. It's always been this way. And the reason that Democrat callers pretend to be Republican callers is because they know as Democrats they have no credibility. And that's why they pretend to be us and do and say racist things like that guy did. And I question whether or not he was really in South Carolina. I don't know, Steve, what goes through the mind of a grown American man who's a Democrat. I get it with the college kids and stuff. They're just stupid.
I can tell you in a word, hate. Actually, in 2 words, a lot of hate.
Yeah, mental illness. I mean, I get it with the kids. The kids are just not grown up yet, the college kids. So they don't know what they're saying. They don't understand. They're like AOC. They're stupid. They don't understand what's going through their mind and the words. It looks, though, Steve, that AOC, though, has destroyed her political future as president.
Well, she didn't look too good with yesterday when she gave